I'm gonna have to take that out. I can only give y'all like maybe 20, 30 minutes on this particular live stream because I got to get ready to go to work in a few, and I want to go upstairs and relax and drink me a little glass of wine before I do. Y'all know I generally try to hide the weed on camera, but what up, what up? I generally try to hide, but I don't have time for all that right now. So let's get into this shit. For a long time, I and others, but we talking about me right now, I guess, right? It's I've been telling people about Polite. I've met people in the street who talked about him, who I've told about him. It's nothing new about what's going on Polite. If you're new to my channel, or for those who are first time here, who will hear this video, without respect, I want you to know that you can scroll through the back of the channel and you can see videos on Polite being exposed for the bullshit artist that he is. Hold on, here come my son. Thank you very much, son. You the awesomest. Spilling ashes. So anyway, when I first got notice of Polite, and is when Polite was so-called living in LA and he was allegedly living in a mansion. Now I started to notice that this nigga never shows this mansion. And the reason why I bring that up is because Polite is a real flashy person. Like if Polite gets a new belt, if he gets a new shoe, a new anything, he shows that shit. He's not the type who's not gonna show it. So the fact is, if you allegedly living in a fucking a mansion in California, and I see you posted pictures every time you near a car, every time you get a new belt, every time whatever the fuck the case may be, you posting that shit. Well, why will you not show your mansion, your big rooms, how big the mirrors are and big the windows are, like just this lavish dope ass crib? Your lawn, all of that shit. Why would you not show that shit? So I said years before Ashley Wright came out and confirmed that shit, I told y'all years ago, I said, yo, that is not a mansion that Polite is living in. That's a regular crib or apartment. And I was like, as a matter of fact, that shit ain't even big, because every time he shoot the video, you see everybody in the house. Now, if you live in a fucking, even if you don't live in a mansion, I don't live in no mansion. And when I shoot videos, you don't see my fucking family walking all behind me and across me through the camera. Like, what the fuck, nigga? So when that happens, that lets me know something. Somebody's full of shit. So that means you're trying to make people believe or think that you're living in a mansion when you really aren't. That's all it is. And why would you try to make people think you living in a fucking mansion when you really aren't? Who does that? What type of fucking weirdo does that? Who lives like that? So, scam artists, people who live on the hustle, people who are frauds, people who manipulate people. Those are the people who live like that. So from that point on, dog, I already knew what Polite was. I already saw it. I don't need to see it again. That's all there is to it. So this whole news with this nigga allegedly fucking with some little kid or some young girls and doing all this shit, yo, none of that shit's surprising to me. As a matter of fact, it's so not surprising because it's not even the first time that it's happened. I don't know why people are acting like that. It's the first time that's happened. Those who are in the know it's not the first time that happened. As a matter of fact, Saneter tried to address him about that shit before. And speaking of West Side Dusthead, Yeah, exactly. Like that polite shit, guys. Polite is. I feel sorry for people who be scammed by polite a little bit, but you're not that smart. Like, how the fuck do you have a person who claims to be your mentor, but he need to come live with you? So he's supposed to be mentoring you on what you're supposed to do. Let's just say, take it for a small instance. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day where Jay Z used to mentor LeBron. So that means since Jay Z's mentoring LeBron, he's gonna him, Beyonce, and his whole family gonna move in LeBron's house, and LeBron gonna start paying their bills and doing what the fuck are you talking about? Who does that? You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, that's when people get scammed by him. I be like, man, you are not a good thinker because someone who is offering to be a mentor to help you with your finances and things of that nature, they should have tangible, actual, physical shit that they could show you that they make money from. And if they don't have that, they full of shit, man. They're scam artists. It's not too hard to fucking tell. It's real easy. So, but the get on the West Side Dust Head, and this is just marijuana in this blunt. Ain't no dust in here. West Side Dust Head. So Saneter right now, I heard Saneter is trying to avoid the fire, and that's why I wanted to do the live stream. It ain't even about Polite, cause I ain't even gonna talk about Polite but so much. You know what I'm saying? This shit mainly about Saneter's fucking ass. Saneter is what you would call the filter of evil. Like, if you want to find out motherfuckers who are scam artists, who lie, who are frauds, who just say any old thing out their mouth, Saneter's channel has had them or brought them to you. You look at a person like Polite. When Polite met Saneter, he didn't even approach him. Polite sent Amunet to Saneter to approach him. Now, when he sent Amunet, remember, Amunet got big titties and all that shit like that, and she dressed all like skanky. So, he sent his wife looking like that to that man to engage him, and that's how they ended up talking and became friends. From that point, Saneter referred to Polite as the young phenom. Nowhere, there's absolutely nowhere on YouTube at least, where you could find anywhere that Polite was being called a young phenom. There is nowhere on YouTube where you could find Polite being pushed to the level that he was being pushed at on Saneter's channel. Nowhere. So when we come out and we say things like, Saneter, you brought Polite to the world. You brought Polite to the world. You did. No one knew who this nigga was. Even certain other people could even have a claim that they had their own following. Like even the Pills to a degree, they had their own following. Pharaoh to a degree had his own following. It was small, but he had his own following. Polite didn't have shit, bro. No one. That's why Polite's whole mission was to disassociate himself from Saneter. And the reason he wanted to disassociate himself from Saneter is because he knew what I know and what I just said. Saneter made him, so that means Saneter always was going to feel like he had the keys to Polite. He had the control over Polite because he is Polite. He brought Polite to the people. Umar had his own following, even though he came through there. All these people had their own following, except for Polite. He made him. And dare I say they made each other, because through their fuckery and they oh, let's have this debate, or let's do this, or let's talk shit about this group, and let's rile this group up to talk shit about that group. Like when they were doing that, getting all that attention, all that shit is what blew Saneter's channel up. He had a platform, but it wasn't like after that shit. Cause that's the shit that sparked all those debates and shit. All that shit was wrestling, man. All that shit was pre-planned, man. So my whole thing right now is making sure that we all focus on Saneter. Frank, we want everyone to remember that you are the catalyst. You are the one. You brought in Pharaoh. You brought in all these people. Drink my drink off camera. Rude. But yeah, man, you brought all these people on. You're the catalyst to all of this shit. No one would know who Polite is, nor would they have been scammed by him. Not on the level that people have been. You got people right now, man, who really still look at Saneter as some sort of black power, whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, man, I don't know how many times it's gonna take for me or niggas to tell you that, yo, Saneter is none of that shit, bro. Like, that nigga is so full of shit, it don't make no fucking sense, man. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro. Like, all that shit, his wife, he came out and said that his wife said he or she don't give a damn about none of that shit as long as he bring money home from it. This is the same man who came out on a fucking stream with a whole group of people and said that he ain't African, fuck Africa, he don't fuck with Africans. All of this shit this nigga said the whole time. This nigga daughter's name is Africa and all he preaches Africa on his channel. Come on, man. Like, at some point, man, mostly all of y'all gonna have to realize what this shit really is, yo. Y'all gonna have to realize what this shit really is. It ain't nothing but a hustle. That's why I said, man, you got niggas looking at Umar and talking shit about him and this and the third. I don't know fucking why. I don't know, like, he ain't no, they all the same nigga. You coming in there?
I'm going to the store.
Okay. Yeah, like, they all the same fucking nigga, dog. Like, all these niggas is the same nigga. Young Pharaoh, the same nigga. Once he did that bullshit with that children's organization, and I found out, I was like, oh, you're a liar, dog. Once I catch you lying about some bullshit like that, you're done with me. Because for real, when you came to niggas, you ain't have to come to niggas with a lie. You could have came to people who you were. And then that right now, you would still be respected for that. On Saneter's platform, there's one person that I could honestly say, bro, that has never been attached to no fuckery as far as scamming people. And hold on, y'all. And that's Shaka Amos. That's it. Shaka Amos is the only nigga that came through that platform who was up there and like visible. Everybody seen him. Like, yo, you even heard, like, if y'all don't know if you remember you heard shit about the pills. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the pills was allegedly selling niggas t-shirts and selling niggas whatever the fuck they was supposed to be selling them trinkets or some bullshit or whatever, like whatever the shit is they was supposed to be selling niggas, people weren't getting their money. Saneter spoke on that. How you know about all this shit, dog? You know about everything, man. You know about everything that go on, nigga. You know about everything that goes on, dog. But when shit hit the fan, you be trying to act like you ain't got no involvement in it. The medallions, exactly. Like, dog, man, only thing about Shaka that was fuckery and bullshit was him acting like he was straight. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, acting like, well, I ain't gonna say he 100%. Well, I'm sorry, Shaka. I told y'all before, man. In the black community, bisexualism is gay to us. So, I guess you are gay. But still, that don't have nothing to do with scamming motherfuckers. That don't have shit to do with that. So, That's where I'm at with that, man. We're gonna do a bigger, long, live, in-depth live stream tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? When I'm off, because I'll be able to actually tackle the shit and handle. Oh, hold on, let me grab this. I'll actually be able to tackle the shit and handle it and address it the way I want to completely. You know what I'm saying? Because and handle that shit the way I want to completely, because it's a lot that I do want to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like the point of Saneter trying to distance himself, man. I'm not gonna allow that shit, bro. I'm not gonna allow you to distance yourself, man. You're not gonna fucking sit there and be the catalyst, man, for all of these fucking fuck niggas. And then when the shit hits the fan, it's like, yo, no, Polite did this and Saneter. Nah, nigga, he was in your house. His whole family was in your house, engaging with your family. Like, stop it, dog. Like, and he was doing this same shit all the way back then. And Saneter admitted it. You can look on my channel. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start putting all those videos in the links to to those videos in these streams. Because niggas can look back to themselves, man. I'm not gonna go through all of that shit, but I'm just gonna go through the pertinent part and the part that's important. And the part that's important is Polite has been doing this shit. This is not a new deal with him. This is not new. He been fucking with young girls. He been fucking doing everything opposite of what the fuck he says. When he talks on TV, YouTube TV, or you see him talking on IG or whatever, he does the opposite of all of that. And Saneter knew that, but it was drawing attention. That attention was allowing him to make debates, do all that bullshit that he was doing, which was giving him money so he could get his bins. Remember the bins? That was the goal to all of this. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with having goals, man. There's nothing wrong. I want all of you to be well. I hope that all of you are well. I hope that all of you have goals that you're chasing and that you achieve them shits, man. Hopefully, I'm on my way now, trying to find a way to get a Panamera for a Porsche. That's what I'm looking for now. That's what I want for myself. I want a Porsche Panamera. I don't want a 911. I don't want to be speedballing all over the street or whatever the fuck. And that's what I want. And the way I do it is I go out and I try to hustle and make money and achieve that shit. That's it. And I do. I work hard, man. Like right now, nigga, I gotta go to work in like an hour and a half, nigga. And I'm running around still trying to live, do shit, running errands, blah, 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 blah. Then boom, work all night. And get up and repeat. And still trying to show love to the people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to start putting my Cash App thing in the thing. Because I don't want y'all donating to me on YouTube. Because I'll never get it. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time. So, but, yo, we're really going to get into this because he's trying to distance himself. And I'm not going to allow that shit. Young Pharaoh is right now facing charges of assault and all that shit. Young Pharaoh is so full of shit, man, it don't make no sense. Where did he come through? Saneter's channel. Where's Seti at? Another little full of shit bastard. You don't see him no more. Same thing though, he came through Saneter's channel. Garfield out here telling people he's gonna fix their credit and all this shit. Where the fuck he got evidence of fixing people's credit? No fucking where. No fucking way. You know what I'm saying? But you got these people on the fucking channel promoting them and shit. So when people be like, yo, hey, black people do bad business. This is why. You got fuck niggas like him leading the charge. Leading the fucking charge. The fuck wrong with Saneter, man? You fucking... Look, Frank, come here. Let me talk to you, Frank. Why are you still doing this, man? All the bullshit that you did, man, is gonna catch up with you. It catches up with us all. You're gonna have to fucking pay the cost for this bullshit that you did. You left a trail of crab in the barrel ass niggas. That's what you did. Now you trying to switch off with your Mexican wife or whatever she is, and you trying to like be some different nigga. Nigga, I'm all about evolution and making oneself better, but at the same time, accountability, Frank, you're gonna have to pay those old dues. You just gotta do it. Trying to expose Polite is tantamount to exposing yourself. So instead of even talking about Polite, just expose yourself. Don't leave me to do it alone. You'll take some of the thunder away from me when I do it, because you Eminem in me. You can Eminem me, Saneter. You can take some of my thunder. The fuck? You get on a fucking live stream and try to distance yourself from the same person that you put in front of everyone? How does that happen? What are you gonna tell us? You didn't know he was like that? Nigga, we been saying he was like that from the beginning, and you was calling me a hater, fuck me, my fat ass, and all this stupid shit like that. That's what you was saying, nigga. That's what you was saying. That Shane TV nigga, that motherfucker, blah 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 blah. We been telling you this shit, man. You could have been listening, man, but you didn't. None of y'all did. Now y'all fucking being punished for it. Now they being punished for it. None of you wanted to listen. When I call somebody a fraud, a scammer, or whatever, I don't say that shit lightly, and I don't say that shit for no fucking YouTube views. I'm not gonna come on no fucking platform and call no another black man no scammer in public in front of the world and tell other niggas not to fuck with that nigga, and there's nothing wrong with that dude. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me mute. Let me pause this. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Yeah, let him be stupid.
He said Ophelia going.
Who, Ophelia?
I knew she was gonna get somebody to pay for it.
Who? I know that nigga better than I have. Oh, I'll fucking punch him in his
What's
face.
wrong with you? That girl daddy was out here early.
My son is going to a concert, y'all. It's right there, as a matter of fact, because I live downtown. So that shit's right there. Who is it? Joyner Lucas went?
No, somebody. Little Tory.
And it start with a little. I don't want to hear. I don't know the
That's
nigga.
the same thing I said.
You know what I mean? If that shit start with a little nigga, I don't even want to hear that shit. All right, man. I'll be up in a second. I'm about to cut this off with a few.
I'm about to smoke my cigarette.
But yeah, man. I'm gonna go definitely get this shit popping, man. I'm gonna definitely get this shit popping. We're gonna talk in depth about. First off, I want to in depthly talk about how full of shit Saneter is. And I'm not gonna bore y'all or drag y'all through no whole soliloquy history of Saneter. It's just gonna be key bits and pieces and parts that's gonna lead you to the individual that we have now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna bust this down. You're not gonna run, old man. You're not. You can fucking do whatever you want. You can call your stupid ass nephew. And remember, he got his nephew to threaten me, y'all, talking about, you better say nothing about my auntie and this, that, and that, whatever the fuck. Like, nigga, fuck that bald headed ass bitch. Fuck that bald headed ass scandalous skeezer, nigga. And she said the shit that Saneter said, she said that she don't care that Polite and him scam people long as they bring the money in. Nigga, fuck that bitch, nigga. Like, them niggas full of shit. Give a fuck. And go to hell, yo. You heard me say it, Saneter. You know I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If you did right, but you didn't. So I can't fuck with you. You won't do right. He called me one night, y'all. When I was still down south, living down south, that nigga called me, yo. And I was like, nigga, like, yo, I don't know what you think, how you think this gonna go. You can record this shit all you want to, but I ain't kept gills, nigga. Like, I don't say weird shit and then be different. And then I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Kev Gills, yo, I was talking to somebody the other day. I fucking scroll. Was it you, Specs, who had a video with this fucking nigga? I was like, oh my fucking god, yo, this nigga Kev Gill still do YouTube videos, yo. In that same room. Then I said, that's another Shame TV prophecy, yo, that I should get my credit for. I told the whole world. I said, yo, niggas gonna be doing what they doing and moving along in their life, accomplishing dreams and goals and steps and doing shit like that. And Kev Gill's gonna still be in that same room, sitting in that fucking room, on using fucking McDonald's Wi-Fi to fucking stream YouTube videos, nigga. So I said it. Just what I said, nigga. A fucking loser. Nigga said one day, oh, let's have a views challenge. No, nigga, let's have a bank account challenge, bitch. Let's have a fucking swap meet jewelry versus jewelry store challenge. Let's have my watch cost is your fucking YouTube a month, bitch, which you make a month off YouTube, bitch. No cap, nigga. The fuck out of here. Let's have a real life who's a winner and who's a loser challenge. Fucking YouTube, nigga. I barely even post. You better be glad. Yo, Specs, man, I seen that nigga big ass head. I said, is that fucking Kev Gills? Like, yo, this nigga fucking still making YouTube videos in that goddamn corner, nigga. Like, it's the same corner, the same room, the same everything, man. Like, that nigga ain't went nowhere. Using the same McDonald's Wi-Fi, nigga. Just the same ass nigga. Yo, let me get off here, man, so I can relax before I get ready to go to work, man. I promise y'all I will not bullshit y'all. I will do the live stream tomorrow. So be up early because I'm gonna do this shit early. You know what I'm saying? Because I got shit to do all day. So I love y'all. Thanks for coming through, man. Kev, I ain't mean to talk about you, Kev, but I saw you, nigga. Like, if you see this shit, I was like, this whack ass nigga is still sitting in that room. But Shane TV, yo, peace.